Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to draw an action pose, as in where a person is delivering a kick, but we're going to show it from a very effective angle, and that is the shoulder and head first angle. So the kick is going that way and the person is facing like that way too, but the head is stationed here, and of course the arm, or the left arm in this case, because we are having him look that way, is here. So let us put down some framework quickly. So shoulder set going like that, like essentially around. Other shoulder is here somewhere, probably won't be visible by the time we're done. There's the chest, there's the oh sorry, we did not maintain the we did not put in the primary aspect here, and that is the hunched arc of the torso, because the torso is like not straight, at least mostly it isn't. It's like usually bent in this kind of pose. There's the lower body right there, and there's the ab structure somewhere here. We'll have to put that in. So delt, arm, and the other arm we'll work with, because there will be different options that we can play around with. But we'll put in one stable aspect here, and that is a person looking essentially that way. And we have to maintain that. There won't be any change in this. So the angle that we're looking at is not like flat out, it's like slightly from the top. So that way, but slightly from the top, we could put in a hint of the brow like this, nose like this, and go down into the chin like that if you want. And it works as well. We could make it just flat from the angle. And of course the all important thing, the kick, going that way. So thigh and shin and calf, and probably the foot is going to end up somewhere here, or the leg might be a little shorter. I think this is a little too long, and we'll fix this as we go along. So let us start putting in some essential framework, some detailed outlines around the frame that we've just thrown in. So arm, elbow going into the hand, essentially it should be a fist. When it is a pose, this is a generic and very basic side kick, but it's also a very demanding one, in which the person is delivering one of the most effective kicks that's utilized in fighting. Now, whether that kick is being whether it's a swinging kick like this, so whether it's like a rotation kick or a helicopter kick, or the person is just raising the kick that way, either way there's an exertion to be experienced in this. And we will put in the ab structure and get it out of the way first. So that is done. There's the lower body and the upper body culminating behind that arm. Now here's where the main action is happening, and if we were to set this out right, there's the groin area. Very important to put that out as well, because it gives certain perspective. Now he's standing on this leg, and we will illustrate perhaps here how that leg might appear, but that leg is where the action is happening. So curvature of the thigh, essentially like that. So curve, indent here into the quads, into the inner quad, and then the knee think this is pretty much going same direction where I put it. So shin and calf, and the foot. So yeah, slightly smaller than I had initially projected, and the foot can be just thrown in like that. Now, how much of it is visible is all up to us. How much we want to like tilt it. I think this is just essential. Heel is here, sorry, ankle, hint of the ankle, and then the foot. Now if the person is barefoot, we can just put in some toes there. Otherwise we can have, probably we'll end up putting in some fatigues. Now with this on hand, first of all, we're going to put in the most natural assumption, of the positioning of the hand, and that will be somewhat like that. And it's like very, very common to see this. But we could also have that, so if the shoulder is like thrown back a little bit, and without even stretching too many of the details here, you could have the arm go that way as well. And that could be, again, fist again, or fist is better. Again, there's exertion happening. Or an open hand could also work. But I think the fist is like more natural. This is like more of an exhibition. But that's my opinion. So like this leg here, this leg I think should be just stationed as it is. The other option that we can work with, if you wish, is this. And that is the foot placed somewhere there. There's the heel. But, or you could have the foot going this way, or even like this way. So a person like preparing to kick, but that is the most effective of all of these options. I think you will agree on this. This leg, so let's take this guy here. So there's the groin area, like essentially is balancing the rest of the frame. Only one way to put it, at least only one sensible way to put it. So there's the inner thigh going into the knee, shin and calf, and the foot plays essentially that way. So the toes are there. We could turn it a little bit to the side like this, and then maybe show a hint of the ankle. Otherwise, that's how it most likely will be stationed. Like that is, there are no too many options there. So let us just grab a marker and we will highlight, well, in this case it's my favorite option of all of these. So this is a very regular kickboxing Muay Thai posture, very effective when we are showing, like, yes, essentially fighting illustrations. So if we have to make an illustration of a person, like, you know, trying to do his homework before stepping to do some battle in the squared circle or in the octagon, this would be a very, very instrumental pose. But here's the kick that we can really, actually, I didn't intend that. That actually became a pun. So here's the kick that we can get out of this, and that is that this pose is very, very heavily used in pop culture and comics. So I will illustrate in a second. If this was Batman right there, I mean, okay, Batman packs a little more bulk. So if this was Batman right there, there's the flowing cape behind him. That's how we use like real life poses in comic books. That's why they're a very, very good medium to work with when it comes to anatomy, body postures, because you will find all these illustrations, even in the smallest of panels, very effective, and which may enhance your own understanding and your perspective of the whole thing. And look at this. So it really works for a character like Batman, kicking, delivering kick to a bigger villain, and who will probably, face flung backwards. So look at that. We just put together a certain panel right there. There's the other arm of the bad guy. So just quickly, like throwing in of what we can do with a pose like this. Awesome things can be experienced here. A lot of fun can be had. So please do try it out. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Keep in touch. We put out content every day. So let's keep watching. Let's keep sharing ideas. Have yourself a wonderful day.